Three, two, one, blast off. Hello, everyone. Oh my gosh. Coming on at 7:18. Thank you for the break, though, because I needed to eat. Okay, you did not want to see me hangry. In fact, I forgot my drink. I hate that. All right. So welcome, everyone. We are going to work with brand new to me pop-up petals. I have nothing made. I have ideas in my noggin. And so just like last week, we're going to see if we can create something using a card design given to us online, okay? My lovely Stampin' Up. So as you are coming in, please say hello, just like Corinne did. Hello, everyone. I am kind of priming these stamps. I have just rubbed them with a high polymer eraser, and now I am rubbing off some of that eraser, and then hopefully they'll be ready for a little workout. And thank you for sharing. Oh, Corinne was hot on it, wasn't she? Thank you so much. And hello, Deb and Trish. Hi, ladies. Come on in. I've got some ideas here. So we are working with the brand new pop-up petals. If you haven't seen it, you're going to find out why it's called pop-up petals, hopefully, if I can make this thing work. And brand new to me, okay? So as of this afternoon, then of course I was working, and I worked late until just about an hour and a half ago. And then I was like, ooh, I've been working on this soup. I put it in at lunch. It was this delicious chicken soup, and I needed some, okay? So I appreciate that you allowed me. You still showed up after I was 15 minutes late. Corinne, I don't think I did see a post about llama pops. I will have to go back and search on my hashtag. I can't wait. Sounds both interesting and delicious. So last time you saw me, we made this card with the also brand new Cake Date bundle. It's so cute. We're going to use this in my team meeting kit this month. And it was new to customers on Tuesday, the 4th. So if you are a lovely customer, do you now have your cake day? I hope so. Oh my gosh. And then, yeah, I knew I was going to get pop-up petals. I didn't get it during pre-order, basically because I didn't have time to work with it anyway. So, well, hello, Madison and Roz. Hello. Madison says, Greta is very interested in the Stampin' Zoo tonight. She is. Greta, come here. Good girl. My two roommates are asleep in the living room. They had a rough day at the spa. They look so handsome. I told them I didn't even recognize them. Yes, I'm in pajamas because guess what? After this, I am going to get in my bed across the hall, watch some TV, and said roommates will come in and snuggle with me. So, hello, Debbie. Very nice to see you. She's watching from Michigan, and she will be sharing soon as well because she is like one of the top sharers. So, anyway. Oh, and Ross says, hi, Debbie. Amazon has Llama Lollipop, and the Kitchen Table Stamper had a link on her video last week for them. That sounds fun. For the long time no see stamp set, that sounds really good. That sounds really fun. Ooh, I almost reached for gum. No, I can't chew gum with you guys. You don't know that I have chicken soup garlic breath. Oh, the garlic. Yum. It's all so good. Okay, who has pop-up petals? Have you worked with it yet? It is in the new packaging. I have removed these and put them on my magnet sheet for right now. So we've got all these dies to cut out all of the images, it appears, as well as the pop-up part. These will make pop-up panels on the, well, on the inside or maybe the outside of the cards too. We're just going to make one on the inside. I'm actually, you don't know this, but I'm looking at a two pictures on the internet. So if you are shopping at stampinup.com, you can see the cards that I am inspired by. One I think is going to end up just like it is presented, and the other one I grabbed some different papers for. So anyway, come along. Let's just get started, shall we? And if you are new or if you've just forgotten, I am Lisa Harden. I am coming to you live from the Stamping Zoo in a beautiful Boise, Idaho. It's very dark here right now, but it's very fall, and that's why I have the plaid pajamas on. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and one of the things that means is that I sell all of these beautiful products tonight. So come on in, stamp, chat, let us know a little bit about yourself, and let's have some fun, and I will try to show you some tips and tricks. And what do I always say? You would think I would have it memorized by now. My intent is to educate, inspire, and something else. Not in that order. Educate, inspire, and you guys, it was a long day. It was 10 hours of numbers. Nothing but numbers. Hi, Lisa. Lisa in Canada. I'm sure you're not the only one, but yes, the Lisa in Canada that I know. Okay, everyone, let's just get started, shall we? Okay, so the first one, we're just going to warm up. We are not necessarily going to use the pop-up portion in this card, but we're going to use lots of other fun things. We're going to see how cute these, so you've got two vase images, vase, vase, you decide. And then the rose, and then this like bouquet of daisies or whatever you want to make them. And they are two-step stamping, so they've got images that fill in the stamps, the lined images. Then we've got the cutest butterfly, probably the cutest butterfly I've ever seen, and some really fantastic sentiments. Now, sometimes all it takes is one little thing to get you, right? Of course, this has an interactive die that makes it very fun, but what got me was, well, the sentiment. You get me, and I appreciate that. I thought, I need that. It's not something I can say to a million people, but when I need to say it, I want to say it. So now we've got the pop-up petals to let us do that, as well as here are the 11 dies. Now this again is our new packaging. It's quite beautiful, and I was priming the stamps, so everything's kind of wonky, but it's a nice large set of stamps, and these are not 100%. They're a little bit smaller, okay? So just know that. These are going to be really nice sizes. What's a nice size? I don't know. Hello, Lori, and thank you so much for sharing. Okay, supplies for this card are a beautiful pool party card base, which needs to be burnished. It just is crying out for it. Okay, and then some really gorgeous paper from Country Woods. And if you are in November's Jubilee class, you'll be getting half a pack of that paper. It is so beautiful. I've also taken the perennial postage dies, and I've used those a couple of times. This is our two-toned cardstock, and I thought the light piece would be really good for this. And then we're going to have another piece that sits up here. We're going to trim the top out a little bit. But this is also, it's actually the back side of this paper, okay? And then, so I glued it to basic white, and then I die cut both layers. So this is going to create a little table for our flowers, all right? And then finally, since I was on the perennial postage kick, and I had this strip of cardstock sitting here after I trimmed this out. This is for the inside of the card. This is for our stamping. This is similar to how you would receive a card kit from me, all right? They're usually always in envelopes, and then I have all the pieces and parts you need, okay? I don't do the fun part. You get to do all the stamping. And so let's do it. All right, I need to cruise over here behind the scenes, and don't worry, I'm still with you, but we are going to vary the colors because, I mean, you know me. I think I am going to do this in black though. I haven't been using black to, You know, it used to be that I would stamp every lined image in black, but now I hardly ever do. So let's do it, shall we? But also, early espresso would look really good. See, I'm already thinking of something else. Okay, we're going to use this little round pottery looking vase. What's everyone up to this week? Post Halloween, right? And into November 6th, for crying out loud. And so, how are you doing this week? Dare I say it? We need to start thinking about Thanksgiving. Weird. And so, no, I'm not going to start thinking about it right now, but I need to think. I need to get prepared about working that out. Whoops, working that out. I do not think I will be hosting, but that doesn't mean I won't be making something delicious. I don't even know yet. Okay, and then we're going to take these flowers, and we can use a stamp to fill them in, but I think we are going to color them because I need a little color therapy after the day I've had. Okay, and I think we're good. All right, so let me come back to you, and let's just zoom in a tiny bit. Okay, so we're going to get our beautiful flowers. Gorge. So far, so good. And let's do 3 or 4 of the butterflies. Oh my gosh. So simple. Oh, well, see, that's why we do 3 or 4. So simple, so effective, right? And just another opportunity for a little spot of color. You can place these almost like you would place embellishments, okay? So anywhere where you might want to have an embellishment, you could just use the butterflies if you'd like. And that makes a really fun little alternate. Okay. What color do we want for our vase? As I said, I am brain dead. In fact, the person talking to me at 5:30, I was like, I gotta wrap it up. I can't think about anything else. Thanks, Lisa. I know they're, obviously very Christmas inspired, but why wait? Why wait? That's what I say. Okay, let me see. Is this going to be on a strip of white? No. We'll wait to see what color we make the vase. And so, pool party. Gosh, what doesn't go with pool party? I ask you. Everything goes with pool party. Why don't we color our flowers first? I feel like I want to do them in strawberry slush with yellow centers. What do you think? And let's use, I don't want to use Darling Duckling for that. I want to use a dark lemon lolly. Let's check it out and see how it goes. Okay, let me get back to you. Back. Okay. So, oh yes, that's what I needed. I needed a little ink to paper therapy, don't you think? And is this dark? It is. Okay, now I'm going to take the light daffodil. Let's see if we can make a little bit of an difference here. We can. So cute. Color, just color in where the spots are. And that will create a little bit of shading there. All right, and then we'll put that on the side. We might want the lemon lolly for some butterflies as well. Okay, this is the light. I'm gonna do these. What did they do online? Let me see. We're already way different than them, but that's okay. Oh, okay. Okay, who has pop-up petals? Have you been playing with it already? And do you have any tips and tricks for me? If you do, please let me know. I think I know how it's going to work, but only because I think I know. Okay, that doesn't mean I've made a card. I have not made a card. But, you know, last week we played with Cake Day and that worked out okay. So we're winging it. Maybe that's what I should start calling this. Instead of Stampin' Chat, we'll just call it Winging It. Wow, that would be quite a concept. No, I don't think that's a good idea. Lots of times I need to start with a solid concept. And lots of times I have a million different things I want to show you guys. So, okay, just some really quick stamping with the light. And then I'm going to come in with the dark, the bullet point. And I'm really just going to draw a line where the illustrator has already drawn lines. Just to create a little, again, just a little interest, difference in the color so it's not just flat. And these are a little cartoonish anyway, so I'm not worrying about them being realistic. Is there a die for the butterfly? Oh, Lord, yes, or I would have never done that. Yes, thank goodness. I can't. I mean, I can fussy cut, but not that. The curves. The curves would get me. All right. Now what kind of a dark, like it's right here. See it? Okay, now what kind of a green do we want? Maybe Lost Lagoon. Let me bring that in and take a look. Either Lost Lagoon or maybe Shy Shamrock. I was on this Shy Shamrock kick. Maybe. Let's look at Lost Lagoon and see. Now I'm doing this for the leaves. That's a toughie. I'm comparing it to the pool party. Oh, it's a toughie. I think I'm actually going to use the Shy Shamrock. I think the Lost Lagoon looks too close and a little muddy. Okay, these are adorable and very fast. Look at that. Look at me fly. Alrighty. So, let's see. Yes, dogs accounted for and very happy. Had a little din-din themselves, not my chicken soup, but that's okay. Ooh, it almost looks a little Christmassy, doesn't it? You could use this for a really cool little Christmas bouquet. Wouldn't that be cute? Oh, all right. And, oh, since we used strawberry slush, let's check out strawberry slush as the vase. And if we don't like that, we will also do it in Shy Shamrock and see what happens here. Because we can make, you thought you saw two, there are two butterfly dies. Thank you. Oh, thank you for letting me know. There are two butterfly dies, and then there's one for each of the single flowers and one for the bouquet. Okay. Oh man, I'm itchy. All right, Shy Shamrock. Oh my gosh, we can do butterflies for days. Let me make sure I got that cleaned off. This stamps really well, doesn't it? Look at the cute polka dots. Oh, that will dry. We'll give it a sec. While we are coloring our butterflies, what do you think? And where does this guy go? Okay, butterflies. How about a little more lemon lolly, but not a ton? And so, well, actually, let's just use Daffodil Delight. Okay, and let's just do the body. Then that will bring the yellow into. Actually, I don't want to spend my time on that one because I didn't stamp it quite right. You were working on some Christmas cards today with a die you have that looks like Charlie Brown. Is it actually Charlie Brown or is it just some shaped thing that Hello, Jill. How are you doing? We are working with pop-up petals today. Right up your alley. It's like it makes an interactive card, only you don't have to do it from scratch. You can, boy, I'm liking the strawberry slush. You can just cut it with a die. Okay, let's see. Is this too like full on color? Do you guys want me to use something lighter with the pool party? I could use a pink. Let's see. You know, the problem is the same problem we always have. Too many options. Too many options. Not enough time. Well, yes, we have a lot of time. We have a lot of time. All right. What about... Well, I could use petal pink just to give it a try. I'm not going to finish the butterflies until we settle on the vase. That's pretty. That's pretty. I have a thing with soft blue and soft pink, though. I always think it looks like a baby card. All right, that's out. Forget it. I didn't remember that until I stamped it. No, can't use bubble bath then. Okay, what about... I'd like berry burst, but it will not go with my flowers very well. How about... Well, this is rough. Might be a little much. Might be a little too much. Okay, what about pretty in pink? That's too babyish. It's babyish, y'all. Cloud cover? No. Petunia pop? Let's just look at it. For funsies, let's check it out. You're not, oh, it's not marked as Charlie, but it does look like him. Oh, cute. Well, I think those are going to be fantastic, Corinne. I'm sure the grandkids are going to love those. Okay, let's see how that turns out. When you're doing a large photopolymer stamp like this, with a lot of ink, the color will, as it dries, it will change slightly. And it will also even out. Case in point, look how these two have just even dried out, very smooth, and they did not look like that when we started, right? Okay. Gosh, I wish I knew what I wanted to do, and then that would help me with this piece. I'm stuck. I'm in a quandary. All right, let's cut one of these out. Maybe I'll just be inspired once they're cut out. I don't know about this purple with the red. So let's get this one out. This is our, you know, safe choice. And then we may do an alternate if we need, if we're inspired. Inspire, educate, and entertain. Those are my 3 things. I should write them down, but I feel like those are like the essence of me, okay? So I can't believe I don't remember. Maybe I have stage fright. Yeah, I know, that's funny. I don't have stage fright. Not a thing. I'm afflicted with a lot of things, but I'm not afflicted with stage fright. So, hello, Judy. Very nice to see you. You are only sort of late because I was late too. I didn't start until 7:15. I needed to eat some soup. It was so good. I knew I would just think about it if I were in here with you guys. So now it's been eaten. There's plenty more for later. Not enough to freeze, but enough that I'll definitely have a few meals going forward here. So, okay, now we're going to cut part of this off. It was so clever how they did that, that I'm definitely going to. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, isn't it? It's pretty sharp. Well, hello, Alicia, watching me on YouTube. Am I large and in charge? I don't know why I have to do my eyes like that. Okay, this is it right there. It's so cute. And then I think we're going to do our sentiment in Shy Shamrock. Let me double check this. Yeah, okay, so they cut part of this off because otherwise it's a little big when the way they staggered it. So anyway, I'm going to cut a couple of notches off of the top of this with a very handy trimmer. And let's do that. Oops. I hear the cops. They must be coming to get Tango. That's what I always tell him, but he doesn't act. He plays cool. He plays it cool. All right. Let's get this back. Let's get some of these things put down, okay? I'm on the giant TV, and you guys, Alicia, her house is like right out of Cozy Home magazine. It's so pretty, and her dogs are cozy as well. And so I would like to just go over there and hang out a little bit more, Alicia. Not that I'm begging for an invitation, but sort of. Hello, Jenny. Thanks for the group hug. Oh, I think I feel it. It's a good one. All right. Now, I just cut this at 4 by 5 1/4 on accident. I was going to do the whole card front, but that's okay. This is a very light color, but we could definitely sand this. So again, I die cut it with the perennial postage, and then I used our 3D embossing folder, sketched plaid. Anyway, something plaid. Just look it up. Just search on plaid, and you'll be good to go. And then it was like the second largest one. And then I think how I want it is going to be like this. Okay, I think so. How did they do it though? It was very interesting. Oh, okay. Okay. I'll do it that way. Okay, so let's get some. I'm not going to put this up on dimensionals. Ooh, that side looks good too, doesn't it? I'm using the lighter of the two. Again, this is the two-toned cardstock. And it's gorgeous. So it gives you just a little bit of difference between that and the tone of the actual cardstock. Okay, so you can layer without making lots of big color changes. Now this one I am going to put up on dimensionals. They kind of had it going straight. I feel like maybe this would be cute. So you can see the little pieces. Okay, that's how it's going to be. So it will be facing straight. And is this adorable or what? See, now then you don't have all that white space. Simple. Why didn't I think about that? Because you don't work for Stampin' Up, pardon. That's why. Okay. All right, fine. Let's see here. Actually, I want to put this face down first and then tack the flowers in. And so it's sitting very easily on the table we made, which was just the extra that I cut and turned over from that piece of DSP. Okay, now before that gets too firm, you're going to put this in here. I mean, look how cute. Look how cute this is, would you just? And then this is going to be on Dimensionales. Where are they, Alicia? You and Madison just about used them all. You know that's a lie. Whatever, your house is more cozy. Well, only because it's small. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, my house is small. I like it that way. I have one bathroom to clean. I'm in every room every day. And yeah, it works for us. It works for us. So, you guys, I do believe now, I know if you've been around me for a while, you know I say this all the time, but I do believe my that my car is singing its swan song, okay? It is driving just fine. However, it really has started leaking oil, kind of embarrassingly so. It smells hot. And sometimes a little puff of smoke comes out. Okay? I did have it checked out by the mechanic. The smoke concerned me. And so they have given me quite a list of things they would like to fix to make her tip top. Probably about $2,500 worth of stuff, which not really that much when you're thinking about a vehicle, but my car is from 2002. She's 23 years old. And I think this is it. But here's the problem is I don't get a lot of joy in going and looking for a car. Should just hire somebody to do it. Actually, I have this friend. Let me think about that. But anyway, I'd rather just have somebody just like, I'll pay for it. Just pull it up out here, outside. But of course, that's not how it's going to work. You know, Miss Independent Lady and everything. You have to do stuff even when you don't want to. So anyway, I'm going to have to think on that. But yeah, I think this is it. I really think it's not a good use of money to keep going. Okay, we're going to add one more color for the sentiment and for the butterflies. So, oh, I feel you. Yes, Carla, I do think it's going to be the worst. I don't know why, because it's like once I have it, I'll be really happy, and then I'll feel good about, taking it. I can go to Hood River if I want to, or whatever. And, I can drive my 4 miles to work. It's just the getting there part. And so anyway, that's really the only news here is that I do think it's time. It makes mathematical sense, and that probably more than anything else will help me get over the hump. Okay, what about not Timid Tiger, but Peach Pie? What about Peach Pie? Maybe. I don't know about Peach Pie with Pool Party, though. Might look kind of weird. I thought the other oranges would be too harsh. So let's check it out. Okay, so I am thinking about, now you guys are all going to start telling me your cars, which is great. Go ahead. I'm thinking about the Toyota RAV or the Honda, whatever. It's the same looking thing. That's how excited I am. And so who knows? Oh, Jenny, good job. You looked online, you did one test drive and bought it. Well, that's what I did with this car, but I was much younger and I was very excited to get the current car that I have. And if they weren't so expensive, I would go get the very same thing, quite frankly. But here's the deal, is my joints, like my knees and my hip, have not survived nearly as well as that car has. And so I need something taller because I'm less flexible than I was when I bought that car. I know, it's embarrassing. Okay, Lisa says she has a Tucson hybrid and she loves it. Ooh, that's kind of cute. What do you think, guys? Peach pie? Should we go with peach pie? It's going to be quite an interesting. I usually don't do all these colors, but I usually don't buy cars either, and here we are talking about them. So, let's see. Carla, since you're here, why don't you just go pick something out for me? And then that'll be it. What do you think, guys, if we do the sentiment on this? I think no. That's too much. We will do the sentiment on, I guess, Pool Party. Wow, that's original. But we'll do it on Pool Party, and we will stamp it in Sweet Strawberry slush. I want to say sweet sorbet. Jenny says hers was a 2012 Buick and had only 86,000. When did you buy that? That sounds good. My car has 146, but if you average it out, that's very, very good. I don't know. Tons of people over the years have asked me about buying it at work, and I've always told them, you might not want it by the time I'm done with it. But she looks beautiful. She's been in the garage and all that business. And she'll be good to go probably for another 50,000 miles once I get this work done. But I'm not doing the work. Okay. I don't like to put white on white. That's my issue. But what I really want is a nice, crisp, white sentiment right here. What do you think? What do you guys think? You're being awfully quiet. Oh, good. Yeah, send your kids over here, would you? See, I'm thinking about this guy I worked with. Not that, I mean, girls can like cars and know about that too. It's not a boy thing. But this guy gets into cars. And actually, I was trying to get him to sell me his, he has a Lexus, which had not very many miles and lots of, it was very nice. It was a Lexus SUV. And he decided to keep it. Rude. And so anyway, nope, we're not doing it on red. Oh, goodness. Do I have to pull out that Shy Shamrock? Would that be really weird? Let's try it. Let's check it out. Okay. And then, God, that's weird. No. Oh, what about the yellow? Okay, maybe. So then, if you guys are tired of this minutia, you can either let me know or you can just turn down the volume. But then I had to take Mr. Cash to the vet. There we go. To get some blood work done. And apparently he's got horrendous liver functioning results. And now I realize why the doctor was almost kind of surprised why I wasn't more worried about it. I don't like that. But he said that for the numbers that Cash has right now, Cash should be lethargic, throwing up, and in general, disease. And he is not. He has more energy than Cash. I mean, than Tango. And Tango has perfect numbers. So there you go. But of course, I started worrying about that when I was driving home in the car that was leaking oil. And so I was crying about that on Monday. And then I realized Cash isn't crying. He doesn't know. He thinks he's fine. And he is fine, right? White with yellow words. I was thinking, but let's do lemon lolly. How about that? Let's try daffodil. You know, let's see here. I know there are a million demonstrators you could watch that would not talk with you. And I can really appreciate that. But I'm just telling you right now, if you just stumbled on me, I will never be that for you. So, I fully respect your choice to choose. It's your choice to choose. But sometimes you're going to get me like just word vomiting on you because I haven't talked to anybody else. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. Okay, let's get back to this. This is a joy to work with. It's making me feel so nice right now. I could have gone a little thinner on that and not hid so much of the base, but I just grabbed it out of the scraps. So let's check it out. Thank you so much for your likes, shares, and general comments. If you are enjoying learning all about my dogs and my car, please think about subscribing to my channel. Follow me on Facebook and all that good stuff. Because you know what? I love having you here. I love chatting with you. I actually, when I'm not complaining about stuff, I can be quite lovely. And I am very happy to be your demonstrator. If you'd like to purchase things right out of my site, you can just go to thestampingsoo.com. Or if you'd like to see what sort of events I hold on a monthly basis, please go over to, again, thestampingsoo.com. And you can see all the events. I have a couple of contests and all sorts of fun stuff for you to do. Now, I hate that I'm covering up that base so much, but I could have scooted it over if I would have known. This is our first card, though, so, you know, it's going to be what it is going to be. Okay, let's try that. I might cut a sliver off the top. This gets me into trouble. Sometimes I cut it down to nothing. Think of it this way. You're having a conversation with all of us. Yeah, I am. I am, but it's kind of against your will, right? You thought you were coming here to watch me make a card, and instead you're learning about Cash's liver enzymes. No extra charge. Okay, this is as small as I can make it. Perfecto. It looks like it's about 5/8 of an inch. Oops, there's my butterfly. Okay, I like that better because the face is so cute. But I do like my little images to kind of connect. You know, like I don't like the sentiment to just be floating out in space. I like them to be touching. So there. Oh my gosh. Oh, it looks very good when I show it to you. Okay, now let's do these, like the embellishments. Now that we're set on that, I feel more confident in coloring these. Peach pie. Peach pie. And I'm just scribbling in them with dark. And then I'll just do 3 for now. Try below the pot. Oh, that would work too. That would work too, Jenny. Okay. Although I probably will come back and die cut a couple more of these and put them on the inside. Okay. So, all right. Several of you have signed up for the Tractor & Co. Zubilee Crafty Kit this month. I'm so excited. Who knew tractors were such a hot thing? Well, I did after I worked with it. It was so fun. So I'm really looking forward to getting that out for you. Those kits will ship on or about the 20th, but you know that whenever I can, I get them out earlier. But I'll be very happy to do that. Okay, oops, hold on now. Don't move, this won't hurt a bit. Oh, it moved. I said this won't hurt a bit. It's a little one. It's hard to tape those tiny images. But I really don't want that to move. And I'm feeling like I can't trust myself on this tonight. I need the tape. Okay. There's that. Okay, is this not the cutest? Can we still sign up? Sure. You can sign up just because you're talking with me and asking me about it right now. You want to? I think I have the registration link is still up. So, but you can always message me, Carla, if you want to. Okay. Dang it. Those are so adorable. I can't even tell you. Here, let me show you. This is cute. Oh, I tell you. What a fun hobby we have. Or whatever. Hobby, jobby, whatever you call it. It's fun. Okay, clear the decks. Oh, I also have a brand new kit I'm going to show you. I haven't looked at it, okay? I wanted to save it so that we can all be giddy about it together. Okay, glue, tweezers. Oh, where are my tweezers? So I have a very fun stamp camp coming this weekend. it'll be fun because of the people that will be here. And I have some of the supplies out there. But I swear, there they are. There they are. Okay, I swear I haven't taken the tweezers out there yet. I think I only have one pair, which is really dumb because these come in a 6-pack on Amazon. Now, you know, we have reverse tweezers too, but they are sold in the embossing adhesives kit, toolkit, but they're very nice. And so I try to save them for, I tried to save those for embossing. What needs popped up, Jenny? The sentiment? The butterflies? Not happening. Not tonight. Only because, but a mini would work fine on them. Yeah, a mini would work fine on those. This is going to get popped up. Is that okay? Will that work? Come on, please say it will. Again, dimensionales, where'd they go? Dimensionales. Okay. What we were talking about food last time. We were talking about everybody's favorite cakes. Corinne, yours sounded so Texas and so delicious. I think you said caramel with pecans or pecans. Which do you say? I think Texans say pecans. Yeah. Okay, no problem, Carla. Just let me know. Do you want the bundle? Let me know. I pay the shipping and tax if you purchase it as part of the kit. Nice little perk. Oh my goodness. Look at us. This is cuter than the one online. I'm just going to say it. I'm putting it out there. This is cuter. They use some neutrals. I mean, they use neutral. They use brown. Nope. Ain't nobody got time for that. We'll use brown on other things. I did just use some brown on a couple of really beautiful fall cards. They're sitting right in front of me, but you cannot see them yet because they are for Stamp Camp. And so Stamp Camp gets to see those first. Okay, and check this out, would you? Ta-da! Cherry dump cake. That sounds good. That sounds really good. You say pecans. You say pecans in Canada as well? Okay. All right. I'm in love. That's sweet. That was all I needed to, all right. Numbers. What numbers? Quit bothering me. Quit bothering me, numbers. I don't mean you guys. What's a dump cake? Tell her what a dump cake is, Jetty. I don't want to overstuff. Okay, and then, oh my gosh, no naked envelope. Let's do this on the front. You could also just do a butterfly, which is like, you know, just a teeny hint. But we're going to put this on. This is very non-Christmas. Maybe that's why I'm kind of giddy about it. Now, I'm not going to color it. No, I'm not going to color it because the blends will bleed through the envelope. But I think that's really sweet. So keep in mind, you don't have to color things. They can be just like they are. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, yep. Corinne says pecans too. Why do I say pecans? I think I told you guys this when my mom was little. She said her like aunts and uncles or something came to visit from Southern California, and they said to the kids were playing in the yard, and they said, "Hey, there's some almonds in the back of our car if you want some." And they all ran over there like, "Okay, you just have to yell at it." Anyway, so my mom and her brother and sister ran over to the car because some their relatives told them that there were almonds in the back of the car. And then they went over there and they were like, "Oh, it's just almonds." Okay. Oh, Corinne says pecan. Okay, sorry. I misread that. Okay. All right. Let's attempt let's attempt these. This is the reason why this is called the Pop It. What's it called? Pop Up Petal Dies. I haven't even been drinking. Nope. This is me. Au naturel. Good or bad? Yeah, you say pecans too. That's because we're in Idaho. I think it must be an Idaho thing. All right. I have somewhere a really cute little envelope, which has made me think about the lemon lolly in the first place. It's because I kept this one. I'm using the design again from online, except this one is going to be like they did it online, I think. Okay, so Lisa, a dump cake, Jenny says, you put all the ingredients in the pan. You dump everything in there and you bake it, no stirring. So sometimes you don't you layer it in certain, like you'll put like a liquid in, like pie filling, and then you'll sprinkle on yellow cake mix. And so sometimes it has to be like in layers like that. But it works really slick, doesn't it? Okay, card base. 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4.25. Not finished until you burnish with a bone folder. Come on. There we go. That's better. Okay, let's put this up here so you know what we're working with if you're just coming in late. Now, here's what I think. This was not online, but I just used my noggin because, numbers. And I cut the inside down by 1/2 inch both ways. Okay, so I had 1 piece of lemon lolly, okay? And then I had 2 halves that were the same size. And then I cut this one down 1/2 inch from the length and 1/2 inch from the width. And then it's 5 by 8, and I've scored it at 4. Oh yeah, Judy. And then you put butter on top of the dump cake, right? Whatever you're dumping into the cake. And then I'm going to do this score. Let's see. I'm going to do this score this way because it's going to go inside. So you have to have 2 layers. And see, then this is not going to, we're going to have nice clean edges on the outside because I cut this down. But it's still the same color. So that's what we're starting with. And you have to have the fold in there. Okay. And then now, let me see. I don't know. We have one for the short one, I think, and one for the taller one. Or the taller flowers. I'm trying to explain this to you. This one is as long as the taller flowers. I don't know if this matters. Now that I'm saying that. One of them's smaller and one's larger. Okay, just know that. And maybe it's just because we need the option. I'll get back to you on why it is. I don't know yet. Pop up. I am back behind things. I'm back behind your screen, so don't think I'm ignoring you. There we go. Okay, I guess I'm not quite sure why one would be a little bigger, but we're going to use the larger one. I feel like we should. And so this is the inside. So I want to set the card base aside so I don't get this part wrong and have to redo this. See, this die has very helpful little points right here. That is going to lay on the score line. Okay, top and bottom are going to lay on the score line, and I'm going to cut down into it so it looks like this. All right, one thing I need to check. I need to see, is this going to be tall enough for my flowers? I'm going to use this flower, and I want to make sure that it sits low enough in the card so the flowers don't come out the top, right? Because we are making a little pop-up vase or box inside this thing. Okay, it looks good to me. For the first go, let's do it. I'm running it through the die cutting machine, and I'll bring it right back to you. I promise. I'm not going to do anything off camera except run it through the die machine. Okay. Now, let's see what we get. We need another piece too, but let's worry about this one first. What did it do for us? Look at that. So this, remember it's called, whoops. One's going to fold one way and one folds the other way. Now we have done this before, but you have to cut and score, you know, with your paper trimmer, unless you have something that does this. And also, look how clean it is. It looks really nice. Okay, so there's that. And then there's this thing, which I haven't cut out, but looks from the picture to be nice little edges that you're going to fold over. So let me, I think I can cut right off the bottom. Again, just regular die cutting over here. No fancy time delayed magic going on, just die cutting. Oh yeah, okay. That's different than I thought it would be. It's going to make two little pieces that are scored very nicely for me already. And again, I'm just going from the picture. That's how easy it is, right? So see, this is scored in the middle, and I think you just fold it over, and then that's not, oh yeah, that is right. I was like, that's not right. Okay. And then you're going to glue it down like that, and then it will make these beautiful little finishings. So it looks like flaps are folded over. Is that not gorgeous? Come on, so cute. Okay, let me get the stamp set because we're going to do a little stamping now. Oh, brother, where did it go? They took this thing. This is the part that you use to color in the rose. And they just used it as kind of a little funky design on the outside and the inside of the card. We are going to do that too. Yay! Now, they took this one, and I am not looking at your comments right now, so if you're leaving me a comment, I am so sorry, but I'm not looking at it. I believe they use Lemon Lolly. So let's go ahead with that. Do the same. Okay. When they stamped on this, they only stamped, oh, I can tell right now. I need some help, y'all. And you can use our masking paper. I just don't even want to waste time getting it out. So I'm going to use this. And this. Kind of a lot of Post-its. This is kind of overkill. I should have just used strips of masking paper, but that's life. Okay. And then we can take this and put it up there. Hey, how about that? Okay. This is going to be all sorts of kooky. They may have used, oh yeah, they probably used, it doesn't matter. They probably used these little ones. Yeah, I think they did, because they have a bunch of polka dots. But it's okay. Let's go ahead and grab the little ones as well. And we will do those in second generation. See these guys? They are to fill in the centers of these flowers right here. So again, you can do just two-step stamping, but we will now use these to fill in. Oh, you can hardly see them. That's the problem with Lemon Lolly, isn't it? There we go. Okay. And then we're going to do some more on the front, but this will be cute for the inside, don't you think? Now, where are those tweezers again? Okay, I'm going to come back to you now, so if you have any questions, lay it on me. Okay. Where are the tweezers? That is an excellent question. I don't know. I realize I just had them. Okay. Boop. And you could use adhesive sheet on this. I'm just going to put it in the fold. I think that it's okay. And it might even look cute if it's kind of like loose over the edge. I think that would be quite cute. This is a perfect little die cut. It's like miter cut on the edges. So it just provides a really cute little, here, do it this way. Just put it down like that. Okay, and then I'm going to do this. Okay. See there? Fun, right? This stamp set is called Pop Up Petals. It looks like this, and it is new to us as of Tuesday. Well, to customers. Lovely demonstrators have had access to it for a few weeks now. A month? I don't remember. Time flies. I just bought it though. I just got it today. And so I don't want you to think I've been practicing off camera with it. Not that you would think this was me after I practiced. But, okay. I'm kind of liking. Bring it up and then over. And put that on there. Okay. Now we're going to cut a little panel for the front. There's a recipe book for different types of dump cakes. Maybe I should put a dump cake in the Bon Appetit recipe book. That would be fun. That would be really fun. We just had a yummy recipe go out. Did everybody get their Bon Appetit kits so far? I hope so. I hope so. Okay, and then there you have the pop-up petal. We just need to put flowers in it now. Okay, this is going to be for the front, but I want to finish the flowers. Let's take this guy and get rid of the other flowers for now. See, this is why I'm not so sure about this stamp set situation. It's running loose because I just opened it up. Okay, they're going to be right there from now on. And then this, we need this. I think we're going to color. We're going to go ahead and use the stamps to color. Okay, and then do we need this? We do. This will color the stem and the leaves. Super easy. I love these two-step stamps. So fun. Okay, that's going right there. Oh, duh. Don't mind me. I'm new here. Okay. But then look at all the other little fun pieces you've got. You've got a single petal and oh, that's a good idea, Lisa. A dump cake when you're babysitting grandkids. They would like that. They would really like that. Okay, that goes over there. And we still are going to need this in just a minute, so I don't cut it. Okay, this was my piece to cut for the front. Okay, let's do some flowers. We're going to use the black again. It looks really nice and sharp with these little images. Okay, I have it sitting around here. There we go. All right, let's do 3 of these flowers. Cake is cake, you're right. Picky little kids. Kids can be picky. But I think, you know, they really just want something with sugar in it, don't they? Ooh, that's pretty. That's really pretty. Okay. I'm gonna just kind of draw on these colors, right? So let's do a peach pie. See, now these ink pads are out. You guys have no idea. It looks like chaos times 10 over on that side. It's hilarious. It's kind of funny, except somebody's gonna have to clean this up, and it's not gonna be Tango and Cash. Oh, brother. Okay. Ink pad. There's that. Let's try this peach pie. I haven't used this, like these bright, springy color combinations in a while. I'm kind of out of the habit. Oh, it is. It is, Jenny. Get down there, mister. Okay. Let me see if I can line this up, because it's not symmetrical. Okay. I think this looks kind of right. Oh, there. Got it. Just move it around until it works. And then let's do 2 in this color and 1 in the lemon lolly. It's, yeah, like that's close. It's not perfect, but what is? Okay, and then clean this guy off. Okay, and come in with lemon lolly. And there's no real distinguishing mark on this for me to be able to tell you, like, make it look like this. Just keep twisting it, and then you'll see it. What can I say? That's not very... Just play with it, okay? Those are my words of advice. And then, what color of green, friends? Ooh, this one's trying to trick me into touching it. Come on now. Yeah, you wanted me to put my hand in that. I'm not doing it. Okay, I don't want like a darker, muddier green. We might go with Shy Shamrock again. Why not? Let's try it out. Okay. That will be a lot easier, won't it? Oh, your iPad's about to kick the bucket. Okay, you catch it on replay. We will see you later. Thanks for being here to chat. Wow, that's intense. I hope that dries back a little bit. Let's see. Numero dos. Okay, this one's so easy. Look at you, even get the stem. And just pay attention to your petals. Whoa. Let's let those dry. And, oh, I wanted to get out a brand new Stella, but I didn't. So we'll do the best we can with this one. It's pretty good. It's pretty good, but you know, a fresh Stella is the best. Okay, let's see. You can't see it. Sorry. It's not that impressive, I guess. Okay, I think I'll tack that down later, Jenny, but thank you for keeping an eye on it. Okay, let's cut these out. We only have one of these. You know, that's how it goes sometimes. And I definitely would also put the butterflies and stuff in here, but I am not going to do that for you tonight because I don't want to bore you with repetitive actions you've already seen. So, but when I take a still photo of it, look for that because I will change it up a little bit. Okay. And I don't know if I will get this posted tomorrow because I still need to finish my stamp camp. I have one more card I need to cut for and finish designing. And the way today's work went, I don't think it's going to be an early night tomorrow. Hello, Roz. They are pretty, aren't they? Oh, that's gorge. And then they are going to get glued in here. Look at that. Okay, and then when you fold the card, they're going to fold shut. Oh, I'm going to send one of these to my mom. She'll be wowed because she doesn't know anything about this stuff, right? So it'll be like, magic. I'll tell her I made it up. She'll believe me. But we know. Uh-oh. This one looks like it went over just a little bit. Let me see. What did I get? Oh, it's all right. It looks like we have some allowance. Okay. And so you can do the same with the little flowers. With the bouquet of flowers, okay? You can put those inside as well. And really, of course, what I started thinking about was that you can start using these 2 pop-up dies for all sorts of things. To pop up an element on the front of your card, maybe, or to work some sort of fun fold mechanism. I don't know. Let's try it. Not tonight, but sometime. You hate flowers? My goodness. That's a strong statement. Hate flowers. I do not hate flowers. But again, that's okay. Oh, they put some little ones on the inside too. It's so cute. Guys, I mean, really. They put the tiniest ones in this little guy too. So cute. But I still want to open that new kit for you. So we are just going to put these 3 in here. And now, let's see. How am I going to do that? I mean, I know I have to glue it from the back side. I'm just thinking, I don't want a glue dot because that might attach onto the back of the card. So, and I'm going to try to put them at different heights. Okay, so I'm just holding this back here at a very weird, I'm not flipping you off, I promise. Holding this back here. And then let's bring in the Molly. We're going to have 2 on one side and 1 on the other. This one will be a little bit taller. No, a little taller, I said. Okay, or the same size. That's fine too. That's fine. You have allergies. You have a lot of allergies, don't you? I'm so sorry. That would make me not like flowers too. I am allergic to a lot of flowers, but I mean, I have allergies when I go outside and stuff, but I can't help it. I love them too much. So I have to plant like there's no tomorrow. You know what we could do? We could kind of just put one right here. And then let's see, would we be able to kind of hide? Yes, I think so. Okay, let's glue one to the back. And see how that looks. Like this one's Jack and the Beanstalk. It's going for it. Okay, and then we'll have those little ones in the front too. But when you close this then, if you've done it right, it's going to open this way. Except we are going to put it into our card base now. We can still play with it, right? But remember, we have the card base. So that's going to hide all of that situation in the back. So then it's going to close and it's going to open. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to bring in my seal It's fighting with that Post-it. That was fighting with the Post-it over here. It was like, oh Lord. Okay, just bring this around the outside. Okay, don't start gluing in near the die cut. That needs to be loose. Okay, and since you've burnished, everything has a nice, sharp, crisp fold. And so bring this in and just kind of hover at an angle. Okay, you're putting it in like this at first. And checking the top and the bottom. Come to the other, just sit on the other side of the fold. Right, don't put it in the middle. And then fold that side down. Bring this side in. Okay, and then there's your beautiful card. Oh, pop it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do something really quick on the front. Okay, because we can't leave it, I mean, totally naked. So, let's see here. We're going to do just a little panel, probably with textured notes. Now, I think this is not available right now, which is shocking. It's been around, and it seems to be a real steady Eddie, but I think with free shipping, everybody kind of lost their minds. And so some things are not available right now, but they will be back. Don't you worry. Okay. And by the way, if you're waiting for the Traditions of Christmas DSP, that is back in stock. Back in stock. As of, I think I got the email sometime this afternoon. So, it's beautiful. Traditions of Christmas paper is back in stock. Now, I should have stamped on this. I wanted to stamp on this, but I'm not going to now because I've got all this situation in here. So I'll just have to put this on the front and call it good. But I was going to take that same polka dot and do some stamping. That's okay. Sometimes my cards need some editing, so we're going to take that as a sign. All right, this guy, and then we're going to do another super fast, super fun flower with the black cute, cute. And since these are out, I'm going to stamp a couple of these. I've got to get those in there. You guys don't have to stay and watch me if you don't want to, but I'm going to put them in there. Hold it. That one a little cockeyed. Cute. Isn't that pretty? Look at that little flower. That's gorgeous too. I mean, I can't. Did I just need some flowers in my life today or what? I ask you, Jenny, you should love these flowers because you're not allergic to them, right? Yes. These are good flowers. Let's see how dark that, oh, you guys, that green turned out so much better. When I first did it, I thought, danger, Will Robinson, that was dark. But it all worked out. It all worked out. Okay, one more. Super cutie. And one more lemon lolly. Let's see here. Remember this guy. I can tell I'm unorganized. I can't even find the stamp set, for goodness sake. Yes, that's cute. And then let's do, oh gosh, where, oh where are you tonight? Okay, and let's go ahead and die cut this. I know where that is, so let's go ahead and die cut it. Adorable. Okay. Ooh, she's cute. And then we have an opportunity to use another one of those cute sentiments. Let's see. Thanks for being there. Grateful for your friendship. They're all so cute. If I could just find the stamps, we'd be doing really well. I think I want this here. And then we gotta have some not butterflies, but we will use embellishments. Okay? And they can be quite something because we don't have much more going on the outside of this thing, right? Okay. So let's see here. I'm trying to find the stamps, and so I am sorry, but that's why I'm kind of verklempt, right? Because I can't put a sentiment on this thing until I find those. And I am sure they're right in front of me. Let me know if you see them. Okay. Who cares? Get on with it, Lisa. Okay, let's see. Ooh, we've got those clear, those frosted, iridescent. I really like those. These are also, would be really pretty. The holographic, they have a little bit of iridescence in them as well. They're a little too blue though. I think just plain rhinestones would be really cute. Also, I think I like those clear frosted. Those are really pretty. Let's try those. Okay. Let me have this guy. Add a layer of the green. Oh, back behind the yellow? That's a good idea. Thank you, Corinne. I'm going to put this up towards the top so the sentiment, whatever it is, can be down at the bottom. And then let's grab some Shy Shamrock. We are really Shy Shamrock in it tonight, aren't we? Boy, Shy Shamrock thought it was being ignored. So tonight is its night to shine. Let's see if I have some. A scrap big enough for a rectangle. I'm sure I do. What about that thing? Nope. That's not big enough. Let's do the next largest. See how these are, this is why they sell out, right? Because they're so fun. So we'll do the next largest, and then it's got all those different backgrounds on it. Textures. Again, I don't think I have all sorts of the blue one. Hold it. There we go. Okay. Perfecto. Perfecto. Okay. Oh, yes. Good job, Corinne. So then, all of a sudden, I glued this to the wrong side. What is wrong with my head? I'll tell you what's wrong with my head. Is I was looking for those stamps. And I couldn't find them. Let's see. Can I get this off, or is it too late? Oh, it's probably too late. No, it's not too late. Sweet. Okay. Dimensionals for this. Tiny bee trinkets or brushed brass butterflies. I got it. I like that. That would look great, doesn't it? Yeah, that's a good idea. I think I have, I don't know, are the tiny bee trinkets still in stock? I don't know if they are. I think I might have some. Okay. That is Very much a bright complementary combination, isn't it? Okay. I'm going to put a little more glue on this. Why not? Since I pried it up, that worked pretty good. That was pretty slick. Pretty slick. Oh, goodness. So much better, Corinne. So much better. I'd like to put a ribbon on it, but I don't have any more Shy Shamrock ribbon. I don't think we have any lemon lolly. Oh, yes. I want to put it down in the corner, kind of like this. I think it's too obvious in the middle. But we are also going to, I swear to you, these sentiments have got to be right where my hand is. No, maybe not. They're in here because I didn't just throw them in the trash. I'm sure of it. But this kind of, I'm still getting used to these packagings. And so I'm not sure where it is. But I am going to finish this card for you, and I will have a still photo of it as soon as possible. Probably Saturday. Okay, but you know how to work this part now, which is so fun. And of course, don't forget that you don't have to use the pop-up mechanism. You can simply just color and die cut and mix and match. So that's really fun too. Okay, so we're going to clear the decks and we're going to take a look at the stamp set. And we're not going to work on it tonight, but I didn't want to use it as clickbait. I told you I had a kit I wanted to show you. Look how cute. It's called The Adventure Awaits. It's $14 for 9 cards. And I will just open these so you can see them without the glare on them, because I would like to see them too. And I love the cars and the pickup. They're so adorable. And of course, they're in Stampin' Up colors. So you can use any little extra supplies you have. I would love to use the black and white checked ribbon, but I don't think it's current. I don't think so. I did a search on it and I couldn't find it. I think it's gone. Tell me if I'm wrong. Okay. Yes, so cute. Okay, so we've got the pickup, the Corvette, non-Corvette, and the, I don't know, Land Cruiser, whatever that is. Easy, easy instructions. Okay, everybody, so easy. There's no stamping in this kit, and it's a tremendous value. 9, oh God, 9 cards for $14. And look at these cute little sketch-like cars. And these and all of the images just pop right out really easily. Look at the luggage. Okay, the palm tree, different trees for every different setting. Okay, so they're not just like the same thing, same Z's. You've got a big sheet of glue dots. Look at those, Alicia. Those are fun. And a big sheet of dimensionals. And then the card bases with something in the middle here. Some vellum of some sort. Vellum, oh, looks like, oh, vellum cars. Oh, okay. Cool. For the window, I bet. You put it behind it for the window. That's really fun. Oh my gosh. Look at how fun these are. They're very kind of 50s, aren't they? These designs. Oh, I love this one. It's so cute. Wow. Okay, and then here are your sentiments, and they will be in 4 different languages. Driving by to say hello. Cruising to another year. Let the adventure begin. Enjoy the journey. Very cute. Okay, and they too just pop out. All right. And then we've got, oh my gosh, so these are scenery for at least one of them. That's fun. So when you take these apart, they're layered. Okay, they're like different layers. So you can have elements in between the card bases. And there's another really cool one. Those are the card bases, okay? And then, of course, one of the best things about the envelopes, or the card kits, are their envelopes. I really look forward to those. So they coordinate with the papers, okay? And then this is probably for one of the cars. Probably not the pickup. I feel like the pickup is going to get the pine tree and be more rustic. Yep, sure enough. So let the adventure begin. Driving by to say hello and enjoy the journey. And you can mix and match those pieces and parts however you would like. But yeah, these are for this car and this pickup so that it looks like there's a window. Isn't that cute? So fun. All right, everybody, if you would like this kit, the pop-up petals bundle, or any myriad of things from the Stampin' Up website, please just jump on over to thestampingzoo.com, hit the Shop Now tab, and enjoy the journey, right? Okay, everyone. I will see you soon. I do not think I will be live with you on Sunday. I just don't think I'm going to fit it into the schedule. So if I see you, it will be a surprise. Okay? All right, everyone. I'll see you soon. Thank you so much.